Sneaker review. Sneaker review. Sneaker review. Sneaker review. What up, Busta fam? If you're new here, I'm Yeezy Busta. If you've been around, I appreciate you. Shout out to PewDiePie. His original content is a inspiration for my original content, so therefore, me making original content off of his original content equals original content, right? Anyway, guys, I did a little bit of a parody of his meme review, even though his meme review intro is kind of like a parody to something else. Regardless, today we do have a sneaker review. This was one of the most controversial sneakers of 2017. And since we were nearing the end of the year, I figured it's about time to review it. I know in the last video, I told you guys that there's only gonna be one video left for the year, but after this one, there will be one more that I will most likely post on New Year's Eve or on the 30th. I don't know, I haven't really decided yet. Regardless, if you guys are watching this, it's a couple days after Christmas. I hope you guys had a good time with your family. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And my idea for this video was something a little bit unconventional because I want to do things a little bit differently than everybody else, because you can watch a sneaker review of this shoe by many other people. They probably will do a better job than I do because I'm not a sneaker reviewing channel. But like I said, since this is the most controversial sneaker, I wanted to review it myself because it's definitely a sneaker that a lot of people hated at first and it really grew on to people as the year progressed. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give my honest opinion at the beginning, and we're gonna watch through some other YouTubers' reviews of this shoe and see what they think. Let's see what these other YouTubers think, and maybe some of them will think the same thing as I do, and maybe they'll think something differently. And every YouTube video that I react to will be linked down in the description so you guys can go check out their video. I'm definitely not taking away from you guys watching their videos. If anything, I want you guys to go watch their videos and watch the full reviews. I'll only be doing a short clip of the entire video just to give you guys kind of a little bit of an idea of what people actually think of these shoes in the sneaker world. So yes, I am making original content by using other people's original content. I did hit 700,000 followers on Instagram. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are so amazing. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram yet, you gotta make sure you go follow me right now. Speaking of 700K, the Yeezy 700. Supposedly the quote-unquote ugliest Yeezy of the year. Other people are calling it the Grandpa Yeezys. Other people are calling them the Wave Runners, which is their actual name. And I do have to say, guys, that these were purchased directly from GOAT. I have been using their app a lot recently, and I just made another purchase before the end of the year. They came in a few days ago. If you guys saw my picture that I posted on Instagram, I was wearing them. And now, according to your guys' comments, and according to my opinion, I want to know exactly what the final verdict for this shoe is, even though it is still an opinion, so you like what you like. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start off with the box. Yeah, the box looks exactly the same, but there's one line of text missing right here. On all the other V2s, there's one extra line. I'm not exactly sure what it says, and I'm kind of too lazy to actually go check what it says. But another thing that these also have is the Adidas logo is a little bit different. This is the actual Adidas logo. There's another one on the bottom of the box. The other ones have the Adidas Originals logo, so maybe these are actually more in the Adidas category instead of Adidas Originals. I have no idea. But the 700 looks really cool. And as with every GOAT sneaker, it comes with a authenticity guarantee that it has been authenticated by somebody from the GOAT team, and that they should be 100% authentic. And with my experience, every single sneaker that I've gotten from GOAT has been real. So you guys should definitely go check out their app if you're looking for Yeezys. They do have really great prices. They sell used and brand new. So if you guys want to buy Yeezys from them just like I do, check out the link in the description and you guys can go download their app. It's a free app, so won't hurt to download it, right? This is the Yeezy 700. The first time I saw Kanye wearing these, I had absolutely no idea what they were. I think that a picture of him wearing them at an airport leaked and the whole internet went crazy. A lot of people were extremely excited for the sneaker because they were saying that he was going for a retro old sneaker vibe, like a 90s or 80s look. Others were like, Kanye, what do you have on your feet? Now with me, I'm not quick to judge. Just like a lot of you guys with the V2s, for example, everybody hated the Beluga when it was first introduced. Nobody liked it. I thought they looked different, and I thought that they were really cool, contrary to what most other people thought. So when these came out, I honestly was not so sure about them, but I started seeing them more and more. Like the Kardashians started wearing them, other celebrities and rappers started wearing them mixed with their outfits. I believe that there's a basketball sneaker that looks just like this. Kanye played with the UCLA basketball team in a pair of basketball shoes that had this silhouette, at least this front part. Months later, I finally get them in the mail. I put them on my feet and I really don't like the way they look this way. When you look straight down, it looks like you're wearing some sort of flotation devices on your feet just because they're so wide. But then when you look at it from a different angle, from a different perspective, like for example, when I saw people walking around with these at SneakerCon, they definitely looked a lot cooler. Just because I like the way the actual shape of the shoe is from the side, I just thought the top was a little bit too bulky. A lot of the new sneakers that have been coming out have been kind of the same wave. Like even Off-White just hopped on it. Before that it was Gucci and Balenciaga. They're hopping on the dad shoe or the grandpa shoe or whatever you guys want to call it, the bulky shoe wave. And I think that this is definitely going to be a step in the right direction in terms of the actual sneaker market. So the shoe itself is actually very comfortable. I would go half a size up just like the V2s. These are actually my size and they're a tad tight, but I took the insole out and they fit perfect. The shoe itself is really nice. It has nice suede patches running across the side, has a plastic outsole with Boost inside of it. They are extremely comfortable. There's Adidas branding on the inside. The only place that it says Yeezy is actually right next to the size tag. I'm not even gonna try to show you guys. It just says Yeezy on the inside of the shoe. I thought that the colors were an interesting combination, definitely that retro vibe with the blue, dark green, the orange, and the Volt laces. I thought it was a really interesting touch. The back is also pretty cool. These definitely are reminiscent of an old school runner. The retro look is really back in style, so people are really liking the shoe. However, people who aren't as much into fashion, like a lot of my friends think this is the most ugly shoe they've ever seen. Now, with all of that said, I thought it would be cool to watch some other people's sneaker reviews. I'm gonna pull up some channels that I'm a fan of. We'll probably just watch through like 3 or 4 videos so we can get kind of an idea of exactly what other sneaker YouTubers think. I really like this guy's channel. His name is Seth Fowler. He does some really great sneaker reviews, so make sure you guys go check him out. Let's see what he has to say.
A few months ago, images leaked of a shoe that divided the sneaker community right down the middle, or should I say more down like the side. And of course the reason I say that is because when images of the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner first dropped, 90% of the sneaker community called it trash. And you know what? Hey, it's still a super controversial shoe. It's not everyone's favorite. In fact, a lot of people still really don't like it. But to be honest, the hype got to a lot of people. Not only was the shoe controversial because it looked so different and didn't seem anything like any of the other Yeezys that had dropped, but also it dropped in a really weird way. As of right now, the only way to have been able to grab a Yeezy 700 Wave Runner for retail was to pre-order it on Yeezy Supply back in August. And the surprising thing was, even though it was a Yeezy, when the pre-orders dropped, it sat for like 6 hours.
He's right. It's pretty much kind of like what I said at the beginning. It really divided the sneaker community. And then the fact that you had to pre-order it like a few months in advance, the hype really got to people. And it was sitting on Yeezy Supply, I think for a couple hours. I actually wasn't able to get a pair myself because I was on vacation when they dropped. And I did not have any cell phone reception, so I tried to check out, but it just didn't happen. But he's right. A lot of people were divided about it, but people seemed like they started to grow to like it. Kind of like how it was with the V2. So that's very true. Now, let's go down to the next one. So, this guy's Sneakerhead in the Bay. I believe I've watched a few of his videos before I got into YouTube. This guy's an OG. I definitely want to see exactly what his thoughts were on the shoe.
I usually like to get my input when I do sneaker reviews and just give my opinions, but I'm gonna really hold back on this one and let my people speak. Now, I don't want to waste any time, so let's get right into the sneaker. Alright, y'all, here we go. Announcing the Adidas 700 Yeezy Wave Runner in the first colorway. Here we have it. When we hear the term Yeezy and apply it to online instances, I feel like we all share the same thing. We're typing our hearts away, clicking our hearts away, trying to add stuff to cart, and we're just going mad crazy out here. Stuff is selling out left and right. You're hitting up your homie, asking him if he got it. You're checking if your girlfriend got it for you. You're trying to lock a pair down and all of that, but Adidas switched it up on this one and they decided to do something a little bit different. It was a while back, and I'm not sure how many of you guys actually remember what happened, but basically Adidas did this pre-order system where they allowed everybody that wanted the Wave Runner to pre-order it, and this was back in August. What is that? Almost like 3 months ago, huh? Shit. Personally, I have terrible memory, so I completely forgot that I did a pre-order on these, and they ended up shipping to my house and I received them about a day or two ago. When I cracked the package open, I saw the official brown Yeezy box and I was like, wait, what? Where did this come from? And then I saw the 700 on the cardboard. That's when I remembered that I purchased this shoe a long time back, and honestly my intention of just buying this shoe was to show you guys what they look like in person, because I feel like a lot of people were judging based on pictures, and sometimes sneakers look a lot better in video.
So he's right. A lot of sneakers don't look as good in early photos, and a lot of them look better on video because you could actually move it around and see the sneaker in its entirety. A lot of sneakers look a lot better in person as well, like with the frozen yellows. At first I wasn't crazy about them just because I thought that the color was a little bit strange, but then when I actually got them in person, I thought that the color really popped, and it was definitely a statement of a sneaker, which I really like. Don't be too quick to judge before you really see it. So he has a very good point. Let's watch one more. Shout out to my friend JC. He is the owner of Urban Necessities in Las Vegas. He put this video out about a month ago, and I think that's when actually people started receiving them. So he is a huge hype beast. However, he is also very opinionated. The first time I saw a pair of Wave Runners in person was actually in Urban Necessities when I was there. JC loved them. My friend Blake, or Just Win as you guys know him, absolutely hated them, and I really was kind of torn in between. I liked the way it looked on foot in the mirror, but I wasn't crazy about the way it looked when I looked straight down at my feet. JC was like, yeah, this sneaker is so dope, I love this shoe, this is so hard, this blah blah blah. And Blake was like, nah, they look like grandpa shoes. But let's see what he had to say.
Having it in hand, it does have a little bit of an orthopedic look to it. This looks like something your grandfather would rock. Like, this is grandfather Steve's tough.
Yeah.
But I'm about as old as most people's grandfathers, so this is right up my alley. They smell like a Nissan Sentra, like a new Nissan, right? But like the CE
Smell like
version.
a 2008 Camry.
Yeah, yeah. Charlie, don't you have a Camry? Here, smell that. Does that smell like your car?
Just like it.
Yeah, it does. It's not as narrow of a shoe as like some of the other stuff Adidas has put out. You could tell this, like the toe box area and like right here, wherever part of your phalanges is right here. Whatever. I'm not a doctor, bro. I'm not gonna be able to give you bone structure names, but whatever this part of your foot is, this blows out. It definitely seems like that. And it looks like these were the quality.
They look comfortable.
They do look comfy. This looks like, I thought this was hand painted, but they definitely they must have blinked or something, or sneezed. There was some sneezing going on when they painted these. But dope shoe. Resales there on these.
JC himself said they look like grandpa shoes, but he said he was about it. He thought it was cool. He thinks it's a dope shoe. I don't know if that's just the hype beast coming out of him. If he likes them, he likes them, and I saw him rocking them quite a bit. He almost convinced me to buy a pair at his store right before SneakerCon Las Vegas, but I passed because I wasn't entirely sure about them, and the resale prices are actually pretty high. I believe they go for about $700 to $900 now. On GOAT, I picked them up actually for a very fair price. That's the only reason I really pulled the trigger. So those are just 3 of the top videos that I saw on YouTube. Literally, when you search Yeezy 700 review, all 3 of them kind of had similar opinions. Sneakerhead in the Bay didn't really give his full opinion, but he kind of said what other people were saying. Seth was a big fan. He thought they were cool because they were different. JC kind of said the same thing. I feel like that's kind of the general consensus of the sneaker community. But like I said, there are a lot of people like Blake who just really hate the shoe. He said that he will never wear it. And there's people like Kais who are like obsessed with it. He wore it almost every single day for like a few weeks straight. I personally think that they're cool. I've worn them a few times. I think they're a really different looking shoe, definitely a talking point to people who don't understand a lot about sneakers. And like I said, guys, I really want to know what your guys' opinions are. After a month of them being in people's hands, what do you guys think? What is your final opinion about the shoe? Is it a cop? Is it a drop? You guys let me know. Leave a like down below. I'm really curious to see your guys' opinions. I do read comments, so I will be looking through a lot of your guys' comments. If you guys have gotten this far, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real Busta fam. If you haven't subscribed to the Strongest Family on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below right now. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you watch the next one. I love you guys. Peace.
Food again. I see you food again. No dead presidents. You bought me like Ken. Food again.